Order filled.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, June 14th, 2024, and we're going down with the market. Inverted H, inverted H, inverted H, inverted H, inverted H, inverted H. Now that the price dropped below the 21.36 and 50 on our 1 minute, I expect the price to go past our dollar, and we'll see how it reacts off of the 200 on the 1 minute chart. It got there before 2 other times, so how it reacts off of it will let us know, should we pull profits at that point, or does it have potential to go down to the 200 moving average on our 2 minute chart. So we're going to be patient and watch what happens.
Horizontal line triggered on symbol QQQ.
And there's our $1 move, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to stick around. I think this price, based on what the price bars are telling me at this moment, there's only going to be a slight retrace, because as you can see, we came down very close to that 200. Buyers didn't step in right away, which means that they're looking for a better discount at this point. So we're going to see, worst case, you'll be able to identify that this price is going to hold at that line because it'll start forming an H pattern to the upside. So we're just going to stick around, and if it drops through the 200 on our 1 minute chart, our next focus is how is it going to react off the 200 on the 2 minute chart. As you can see right here, that's where I'm looking at, and we happen to have that happen 2 other times. So that's our focus. Keep your eye right there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so now we're going to definitely lock in that $1 profit target. And the way it's looking is the price might get all the way down to the low of the day, which would be the optimal deal that the institutions are looking for. But I think that the price won't get down to this area. It'll come down to the 200 moving average. And if it gets down to there, I think it's going to stall out and then head up, because if you look at the 2 minute chart, that was the actual second leg in the impulse to drive this market all the way up to the high of the day before we came back down to this area again. And as you can see, we got down to the 200. We're having a pretty strong reaction off of that 200. So what I'm going to do is, if this price goes down and revisits that 200, I'm going to close our position out, because as you can see, that area is well protected. There's a lot of interest to buy at that price, which would be roughly around 476.50. So if the price revisits that area again, we'll just close our position and call it a day.
Order filled.
There's about $1.60, ladies and gentlemen. One thing I will say before we end this is, when you make a decisive plan saying this is what you're going to do with your exit strategy, stick with it. Because what could happen is you can keep leading yourself into thinking that there's more meat on the bone, and sometimes there's not. So once you make a decision, and especially once you go past your original target saying this is what I'm going to do to develop out from there, just stick to it, all right? Make a decisive decision and stick with it, because that's where the true consistency comes from.